What's up, my fellow children of the sky, and welcome back to the channel. We are now out of early access and only a few days into the official launch of Starfield, and already the modding community has been hard at work churning out a lot of fresh and shiny mods for you to enhance your Starfield gaming experience. And no doubt a lot of you may be wondering if you should take the plunge and mod your new Starfield game or not. Now, before we get into it, make sure that you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and of course hit the bell icon so that you can get notified whenever I upload future videos or go live. And of course, if you want to support the channel directly, you can also join my Patreon or buy me a coffee. Links are down in the linkity-link description below. So, modding, it's a huge part of Bethesda games. I mean, who doesn't love adding new weapons, armors, quests, companions, locations, or, dare I say it, new worlds to their games? Modding can make your games more immersive, more fun, more challenging, and more personalized. It can also fix some of those bugs and glitches that Bethesda is notorious for. Let's face it, games like Fallout 4 and Skyrim would not still be going strong after all these years were it not for the hard work and dedication of the modding community. But modding also comes with some risks and some drawbacks. For one thing, modding can make your game unstable, crashy, squishy, or even downright unplayable. If you don't know what you're doing, you have to be careful about which mods you install, how many you install, and in what order you load them. No doubt, as the game continues to move forward, as it's been out for a while, more and more mods will be developed, and we will be seeing either some of the most amazing improvements or the most insanely ridiculous things that we could possibly add to our game for our enjoyment. Now, another thing to consider is that modding can affect your achievements. So if that's something that you care about, you might want to think twice before modding your game. Some mods can straight up disable your achievements or make them harder to get. Of course, there are also mods that can re-enable your achievements or make them easier to get. But that's a cheat I'll leave up to the individual player. So the question still stands, should you mod your new Starfield game or not? Well, that's going to depend on what kind of gamer you are and what kind of experience you want. If you're a purist who wants to play the game as Bethesda intended and enjoy it for what it is, then maybe modding is not for you. If, on the other hand, you want to make improvements, you want to go for the gusto, take your experience into the stratosphere and go all out on the insanity, then you need look no further than several well-made videos showcasing some of those new mods that are probably already out right now on YouTube. Personally, I am a fan of modding. I think it adds a lot of value, a lot of variety, and dare I say it, replay ability to the game. Although speaking entirely for myself, I usually prefer to try to complete the game at least once before making any sort of significant changes, especially those that affect gameplay, features, environments, characters, that sort of thing. I also try to do my best to keep my mods as lore friendly as possible so that I don't break any of the immersion of my experience. Now, I also want to point out that modding Starfield may come with new challenges, especially with those who play Starfield on Xbox Game Pass for PC. I'm sure the community is hard at work to solve any obstacles that may arise with this, but at the very least, it needs to be mentioned that there could be issues, between like the Steam version of the game versus the Game Pass version of the game and how those game directories are built in your system. We know that in the past, Microsoft has allowed mods on the Xbox console for games like Skyrim and Fallout 4, but at the time that I sat down to write this video, I am completely in the dark on what any plans are that Microsoft and Xbox have for the PC or console editions of Starfield. So my advice for anyone that is looking to get into modding, modding their games, just mod responsibly. Do your research before you install any mods. Make sure you read the descriptions thoroughly Check out the reviews for the mods. Scour the comment sections for any issues that any of the users may have had and solutions that could probably help you out. Make sure, more than anything, that you follow the instructions carefully. And always make sure that you back up any important save files or data files. And of course, just have fun with it. So then, what are your thoughts on modding? Are you going to be going all in on modding Starfield right away? Are you going to play the game first and experience it and then do some mods? Are you pro mod? Are you no mod? Let's get some conversation going and hit those comments down below. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, then be sure to hit that like button. And of course, if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing and hit the bell icon so that you can be notified of future videos, as well as checking out my exclusive Starfield live streams here on the channel, where I stream as a Catgirl VTuber. Until next time, guys, fair winds and steady journeys, and I will see you all in the next video.